Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, I'm showing you guys a secret compartment that's hidden inside Halo 4 broadswords. So, as you all know, the broadswords in Halo 4 are only meant to have just the pilot. And in my previous video, I showed you guys what the pilot seat is like in first person inside the cockpit of the broadsword. But as it turns out, there's a hidden unused passenger seat inside the Halo 4 broadsword. Now, before I get into details of that, let me just explain the origins of that passenger seat in the Halo 4 broadsword. So, the truth is, the Halo 4 broadsword is literally just a reskin of the saber from Halo Reach. And in Halo Reach, just like how there's a pilot seat, there's also an unused passenger seat or co-pilot seat in the sabers. So because the Halo 4 broadsword is the reskin of the saber, the passenger seat is still there. But it's well, you'll see in a little bit what it's like. But it's not just like, there's not like some hidden seat back there. In fact, it's actually quite different. What's in where the passenger seat would be. So let's get inside real quick here. So this is where the passenger seat is inside the broadsword. You can see there's no actual seat there. There's no co-pilot meant for the broadsword because it's a one-person vehicle. But there's actually a huge compartment here behind the pilot. There's actually a lot of room, and there's actually even some interior details and decals inside this area. And in the back of the compartment is, well, seems like a door of some sort, and I don't know, but like I think there must have been like some original purpose for this compartment in the broadsword, but I'm not sure what it was meant to be used for. Maybe at some point 343 had more plans for this, but they didn't really do much else with it. And because behind the door there's really nothing else either. There's just this big empty compartment behind the pilot seat that we never get to see in game or use in game at all. So, yeah, and I don't think it has anything to do with the saber either, from Halo Reach. But aside from like all this, like I said, the broadsword is just a reskin of the saber, and if you look in the tags, a lot of things are still named saber in the broadsword tags of Halo 4, which I assume they probably just reskinned it to save time rather than create everything from scratch. But anyways, as for the passenger seat or the passenger compartment in action, it was actually hard to get into it and have someone fly at the same time, because the pilot seat, where it says like hold E to enter pilot seat, that covers up the entry area for the co-pilot seat or the passenger seat. And if I have someone get into the pilot seat first and then I get into the passenger seat after, it was very difficult because it's really hard to keep the saber or keep the broadsword like slow and stable enough. And I'm gonna like it's, you may have noticed, but like I keep like mixing up the saber and the broadsword, and it's because like it's just a reskin, so I get mixed up because when I was modding this in the tags, everything's like named the same. But yeah, as you can see here, riding in the passenger seat, it is not pleasant at all. It is not stable. It freaks out a lot. And part of it is because of how broken MCC still is at higher frame rates. And by higher, I mean like 60 and above, which is, the minimum that MCC runs at. But, aside from that's basically what it's like to ride in the passenger seat while it's flying with a pilot. But yeah, that's basically it for the secret compartment of the Halo 4 broadsword. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found it to be interesting. If you did, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts and comments, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!